All right, what's up, guys? A little bit of a different look, I know. These are prescription. My eyes are really bad, and they said I need to have prescription sunglasses whenever I go out in the light, so, which is great. So, whatever. Anywho, so as of last year, we're going to go ahead and go over the games today, and I brought my trusty cheat sheet, so I know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to give you my picks for what's going to win week 1 of the NFL season. Headed to the gym, see how it goes. I look okay with these? I think I look all right. Purple is my favorite color. You guys know I'm a Vikings fan. That's why they're purple. All right, so we got all the games today. Then we'll include the Vikings-Chicago. That's tomorrow. I'll do a little video, a little short on that tomorrow probably. Dolphins versus the Colts today. Honestly, I don't really see how the Colts are favored in that game, according to a lot of sports betting apps. I'm taking the Dolphins to blow out the Colts today because Daniel Jones, man, he's not that good. I think they should have kept with Richardson. I think they should have let him develop. Maybe this is a good thing for Richardson to be sitting on the bench, you know. I think he got a raw deal. I think he got thrown out there. Being a top 5 pick, he's supposed to be a project, and they decided, hey, well, you're just going to be our quarterback of the future. Go ahead and go out there. You know, he only played 6 games. So I don't know why you're just throwing him out there like that. I mean, he's not going to do that for you. So Daniel Jones, good luck, but I have no faith in the Indianapolis Colts. I think they're going to be one of the worst teams in the league, so Dolphins are going to take that one. Next, Steelers and Jets. The game of swapped starting quarterbacks. I know they had Russell Wilson for most of the time last season, but Justin Fields, he won 4 of 5 games, I believe, or was it 3 of 4 or something like that, but winning record for those. Steelers defense, great, but here's the thing, the Jets defense, even better. I think the Jets have a really underrated defense, a really underrated defense. I think that they have the potential to do something really special this year if the offense can actually get going with Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields, along with the two-headed monster they have in the backfield. But it's a new regime for the Jets, and I really do like the head coach hire, former Lions defensive coordinator. Really, really good coach. Going up against Mike Tomlin, and everybody knows Mike Tomlin is one of the most elite coaches in the NFL. So in this game, I am actually going to take the Steelers with that defense, but I would not be surprised if the Jets upset them because Aaron Rodgers' play last year was absolutely pathetic, and all he has right now is DK Metcalf. I know Freiermuth. I know the other Jonnu Smith is on the field. I know Jaylen Warren's on the field, but, we're going to see what Aaron Rodgers is all about this year. I'm going to take the Jets just because, I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to show up because he signed late. Panthers, Jaguars, I don't think anybody's going to be surprised when I pick the Panthers because the Jaguars are the absolute worst franchise in the NFL ever. They got Trevor Lawrence, they got Travis Hunter, they got all these people, and they can't ever get it together. I like Liam Cohen as their head coach. I think he's really interesting. I think that he's going to be able to unlock something out of Trevor Lawrence in that offense. But at the end of the day, what Bryce Young was turning into last season and what that offense was turning into last season and what they showed, I'm taking the Panthers. I think they're going to be a surprise team this year. I'm not saying playoffs, but I'm saying better than they were last year. All right, continuing on. What we got? We got Cardinals and Saints. This is not going to be a game. The Cardinals are going to crush them. Doesn't matter who their quarterback is, whether it's Tyler Shaw or the other dude that played a lot last year. I think they're both terrible. Cardinals win that game. Marvin Harrison takes a giant step this year. Giants Commanders, another blowout game. I don't think they actually the Giants have one great receiver, that's it, and then they have somewhat of a running game. Who knows if Cam Scatterbo is going to play this year. He might be more of like a third down back with Porter Jr. and such like that in the backfield. But I don't see the Giants doing anything worth it, and the Commanders are coming out to make a statement this year. So Commanders are going to take that game. Bucs-Falcons is an absolute toss-up for me. I'm leaning more toward the Bucs. I think the inclusion of Godwin and Evans and Ibuka and Cade Otton with the refreshed running game, they actually decided to put James White as second string and actually have Bucky Irvin be the number one guy, and I think that's going to benefit them a lot. And obviously, it's Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the NFL, finished second in passing TDs last year, and he's got another weapon, and it's a good one too. So I'm going to take the Bucs. I believe the Bucs are the better team in that game. I would not be surprised to see the Falcons win that game, but I am the biggest story of that game. I want to see what Kyle Pitts does. Because right now, Kyle Pitts is a walking joke in the NFL. Oh my God, my water fell. Is a walking joke in the NFL for a guy who was drafted so high and still really hasn't really done much as a tight end with the athleticism that he has. Browns-Bengals, this is really easy. Joe Burrow and the Bengals start slow every single year. I think they're 1-9 to start the season on every single year. And with what the Browns have going on, Isaiah Bond, Quashon Judkins is looking to get suspended by the NFLF, Federation, Association, whatever you want to call it. But with Jerome Ford, Dalen Sampson, Jerry Jeudy, and such, I think that the Browns are going to take the Bengals in the first game of the season. Not both, but the first game of the season, I'm giving it to the Browns. All right. Raiders and Patriots. Two new head coaches. You got Vrabel. You got Pete Carroll. I really like what the Raiders did this offseason. I really think the Raiders are another team that's under the radar. As long as you keep them out of the red zone, because Geno Smith is absolutely horrid in the red zone, but with Brock Bowers and Turner, this is going to be a really, really different team to see. Jacoby Myers is out there too. He's a stud. I really like Jacoby Myers and Turner and the other cat that they have too. He's really good too. I think the Patriots are gonna they're ready. They're just not there yet. I think Drake May is gonna grow really, really strong this year. He has no presence of Joe Milton sitting behind him. So with their running game, then they picked up Henderson from Ohio State. Who knows how they're going to use those two together? They still have Stevenson. They have another one that they're using too. But I think Henderson's going to have taken over that backfield. He's just so good. And then the Raiders, you got Ashton Gentry, Brock Bowers. You had Amari Cooper for about 4 days before, or maybe 2 weeks before he retired. But that's just what it is. And I think the Raiders will take that game. I really do. I think the Raiders are going to take that game because I'm not sold on the Patriots defense, and I think Gentry's going to have a good coming out party. I wouldn't be it's a really good toss-up game because I think all the reports have said that Drake May looks like he's really good right now in the offseason. He's doing a lot of good things, and then with Stephon Diggs and Douglas to throw the ball to and Hunter Henry, I think they're going to have a really good team. 49ers, Seahawks. Oh, by the way, did I tell you I'm going to pick the Raiders in that game? 49ers, Seahawks. I don't really think this is going to be a game at all. I think Sam Darnold is going to revert to what he was, which is an absolute trash quarterback because he really doesn't have a good coaching staff around him. Jalen Milroe's shadow sitting behind him is going to make him panic 24/7 because Jalen Milroe is the future of the Seattle Seahawks, and everybody knows it. He's an athletic freak who just needs to work on his footwork. Kenneth Walker, Charlemagne, and they got Smith and Jigba out there. They lost Noah Fant, but I think they're going to be okay in the tight end department. And then Smith and Jigba is going to have a great year. He's going to step up. Cooper Kupp, I don't really know. He might be washed. He might be not. I don't think there's going to be a really good sample to actually give him because Sam Darnold is not that good. Sam Darnold is not good. I've never really liked him. He's not good in clutch situations. He's good with the lead. He's good with the supreme defense, which they don't have. And I don't think they're going to have. Meanwhile, the 49ers, they are a jam-packed, high-octane, physical football team. Great defense, really good offense. Brock Purdy's really, really good. I think even with the injuries that they have, I think they have enough firepower surrounding that to get that job done. What we got here, Tennessee Titans versus the Broncos. I don't see the Titans winning many games this year. I know Cam Ward was the number 1 overall pick in the draft. I'm not impressed with Cam Ward. I'm not. I'm not a Cam Ward guy. I think that he's supremely overrated. Does he have talent? Yes, but I think he's overrated. I don't like how he talks in the third person, and I think that he needs to get humbled really, really hard. So I'm going to take the Broncos, and I'm going to take them steamrolling the Titans today. Lions, Packers. The NFC North is going to be the most competitive division in football this year. 110% it will be the most competitive division along with the NFC South, I think. I think that's going to be where I'm at. But the the NFC North is just, they're loaded. You got Caleb Williams with Ben Johnson as his head coach, and I'm sorry, that's going to be a really, really good combination for them if Caleb Williams gets his head out of his ass. I mean, with the painted fingernails and everything else, like, you can do you, man, do you. I really support that. Do you, be happy, do what you need to do. But at the end of the day, you have Rome Odunze, DJ Moore. You have 2 awesome tight ends to throw to now. I don't know about their running game. Honestly, I don't think their running game is going to be that good. DeAndre Swift, I mean, yeah, you're okay. You're not a bell cow back. That's for damn sure. But we'll see how that goes. Whoa! Did I just say DeAndre? Did I say DeAndre Swift? I'm sorry. Who do they have? I screwed that up. Yeah, I don't know. But let's put it this way: the NFC North will be the most competitive division. No, it is DeAndre Swift. Yeah, I'm right. So they'll have. I mean, it's going to be a very competitive division, especially with the Vikings, J.J. McCarthy. Everyone knows Justin Jefferson, T.J. Hawkinson. They got a whole bunch of people in that squad now with a revamped defense. Packers look good with, Micah Parsons and things like that. And of course, they have Josh Jacobs in the backfield, which he's no slouch. Josh Jacobs is the second best running back in the NFL, in my personal opinion. I think he's overshadowed because he plays in Green Bay. He's been overshadowed his entire career. He averages really, really good yards per carry. So yeah, we'll go with that. And as far as the game goes, the Lions and Packers, I'm going to give the edge to the Lions, but I am wondering what the team is going to look like this year because it is a new regime on defense and offense. They lost both coordinators to head coaching jobs, and one of them is on the Jets, and the other one is on the Bears. So that's going to be really interesting to see. All right, so I will take the Lions in that game. I think it's going to be a nail biter, though. I think it's going to be a 3-point game. All right, then we have Rams and Bills. Hey, news flash: Rams are probably the best team in the NFC. I will say this again: the Rams are the best team in the NFC. 110%. I don't care what anybody says. The Rams are the best team in the NFC. Matt Stafford's the guy to beat. Sean McVay, that team looks amazing. I think that they have potential to win a Super Bowl this year. That's how confident I am in them. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the Rams in that game because to me, there's nothing that's gonna change that around. And then I have another game on here, but I can't read my own freaking handwriting, which is really awkward. I might have messed up a couple games, but it's all right. Anything I care about. And we'll talk about the Monday night game right quick. Minnesota Vikings, J.J. McCarthy versus Caleb Williams and the Bears. And I'm going to handily take the Minnesota Vikings in that game. I think J.J. McCarthy, having 2 head coaches who played in the NFL in his collegiate career and NFL career, is going to benefit him greatly. I don't know what Ben Johnson did. I don't know if he ever played in the NFL, honestly. I know he's a freaking offensive guru. But will he will it transition? Is he going to be able to make throws? Is he going to be able to make plays? I don't know. I think the two-headed monster that they have in Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones in the backfield for Minnesota is going to be way too much to handle off the rip. Plus, every free agent they signed to power up that defense and offense is just going to absolutely just put a hammer on what they got going on in Chicago. I don't think Chicago's defense is actually that good. I really don't think their offense is that good. I think Minnesota took steps to try to get to the Super Bowl this year, but at the end of the day, are they going to be better than the Rams? I don't know, because the Rams are my pick. The Rams are my pick to go to the Super Bowl of the NFC, and then the AFC, everybody knows it's either going to be I think personally it's going to be the Chiefs or Ravens. So we'll see what happens with that. Whatever I've seen in preseason, it's going to be an interesting season to say the least. Chiefs got to hope they can survive without Rashid Rice, and then I don't know how long Xavier Worthy's going to be out after Travis Kelce absolutely destroyed him on a crossing route. But those are my picks of the week. Like I said, I forgot a game. I can't read my own handwriting because I'm driving right now, but. Yeah, I can't even tell what it is, to be honest with you. Yeah, can't tell. But, I have those moments. I think everybody does. But all right, guys, I'm going to hit the gym. I'm pulling in right now. I got to pay my membership. Oh, and I played the Powerball, which was really interesting. I played the Powerball, and I won $48. I wish it was $48,000, but, whatever. Can't have it all. I'll try again. If no one hit the jackpot, I'll try again. I like playing it when there's a lot. I noticed that if you play it when it's a lot of money, I'll win like $30 on average. So I spent $10 and I won $48. I'll take that. And then on top of that, I won about $450 on college betting, and then hopefully today I win the $74 and the $120 that I have bets out on. I love betting on sports. All right, guys. But, we'll see you guys. Hope you guys all have a really, really good day, blessed day, and stay safe out there. And if you're going to be traveling to watch football, don't drink and drive. Don't be dumb. Life's too short to be doing that kind of stupid stuff. Be happy. Enjoy it. Go Browns. Go Vikings. Go whoever your guys' teams are, unless you're one of my hated teams, Saints. You guys know why. Bounty Gate. Steelers, you know why. Browns fan. And anybody else in the NFC North, because I'm a Vikings fan. All right, y'all have a good day.